Hi there lovelies, welcome back to another Lillbits studio vlog. This one's a little bit different, so I hope you don't mind. I'm actually going to talk through everything I've packaged up to take with me to Stationery Fest. I've also got some little video clips as well, showing some mock-up setups too. And well, we have to try and fit all of these plus there's more behind you on the table there, into our little modus car, so wish us luck on that one. If I can, I'll probably take some photos because I need to be helping pack the car. But yeah, I mean this is my biggest event I've ever done, and there are so many amazing artists, companies, brands who are going to be at Wigan for Manchester Fest. So there's a discovery evening on the Friday, and then on the Saturday is the main day for everybody else as well. And I'm actually featuring in the auditorium, which is the bigger area, and there are lots of other rooms as well. There's like a main section, like a walk-through street area. They call it the street, it's indoors, but so if you're watching this, I hope you've had a chance to come along and join us. If not, it might be that you've clicked on this little link or video because you'd like to take part in something like this next year or in years to come. So I hope you find this useful. I'm probably going to break this up in different stages. So this is the day before we leave, and if I can, fingers crossed, I'm going to pack the camera and I'm going to record some of the setting up for you on the day. I've put my hubby on phone mode, so hopefully, I hope so, he'll go around and film some of the stalls for you so you can see who else is there. And yeah, I mean, I feel so proud. And I don't often say that about myself, to be fair, but also completely honoured to be accepted. And yeah, I just can't wait. I'm not going to ramble for too much because we're going to get and have a look at how I've packaged it up and the type of goodies that I'm taking with me. So I will pop back on the end of this vlog. It's most likely going to be like an ongoing vlog. And I'll share with you as much as I possibly can after the event is over. My body, I know, is going to probably take a bit of a tumble because it's the first time I've actually carried out an event for this duration. We have to travel up. It's about 5.5 to 6 hour journey, which is why we're leaving tomorrow. Setup day is going to be on Friday, and then Saturday is the big day. So wish me luck. I think I'm going to need it. But I just cannot describe the feeling. Karen, 18 months ago, when I first found out that became evident that I was no longer going to keep my job as a teacher, as a full-time teacher, or even part-time, I never would have imagined that I would be sitting here today, 18 months later, preparing for one of my biggest events of the year. So I don't know how I'm going to go. My hubby is my support person, so shout out to lovely Russell, thank you very much. I can no longer drive, so he's driving me up there. We're staying in accommodation 3 nights because I know that I won't be able to, I'm realistic, I'm not going to be able to do Stationery Fest and come back home on the same day. I probably won't even be able to talk. So if you have popped along and towards the end of the day, if I wasn't making a lot of sense, I'm really sorry, but I'm just going to give it everything I've got, but also be sensible at the same time. So right, I told you I'd stop rambling, and here I am rambling. A shout out to the hair. I've coloured it. It's a bit brighter than I thought, but let's go with it. I've also got my happiness shirt on, little Snoopy, one of my favourite characters when I was a little kiddie. So yeah, let's get going and we'll have a look at what I'm taking with me. See you in a minute. Goodbye. Okie dokie. So let's start firstly, everything on the table. So I've got some hooks there. I've got a bag that's going to stay with me with some envelopes, and I think the keychains are in there at the moment, but I'll put like my money box and everything like that. Oh, they're heavy. This one I decided, depending on how it fits or doesn't fit in the car, I've left it connected for the moment because it takes a long time to build. So this one's going to have the keychains on it. I have an acrylic stand. I mean, look, if this was all I was taking, I wouldn't be I wouldn't have a problem. But there's more, I promise you. In here, I've actually got, oh yes, it's another rotating one of these, but it comes apart really easily. That's going to have a selection of enamel pins on. I've got the scrunchie box. Actually, let's show you, woohoo, new scrunchies. So, oh, that box is heavy. So I'm gonna just pop you on a stand so we can have a closer look, okay? Okay, I'm back. So these are actually Wham boxes. Nothing sponsored, by the way. But here we have what is the scrunchie box. Let me zoom you out a bit so you can see better. It loves me. Okay, so these are all the scrunchies. It's full. Now I know that scrunchies are not stationery items, but what I thought is, why not? I've got a little wall right at the end of the table, and I'm going to just take a little selection. So I've got all different sizes, and these are my new ones. So I literally made them 2 days ago. So they've got like a lovely butterfly print, and they're definitely super soft fabric. Really fun material to sew with. I think it's viscose a mixture with another fabric. I'll have to find out what it is, but I'm definitely going to get more. So this is the deluxe. You've got the lush. I can show you next to each other. I have some classics, which is like your normal regular size, and then I also made some little minis. So there you go. So they're featuring for the first time at Stationery Fest. I've only literally got 2 of each size because it's a new material. Oops, sorry about the bang. That was a lid. And yeah, so I've got all different sizes. I love packaging these up. It looks so pleasing popping them all in there together. And yeah, so they're going along with me. I'll get to show you the setup when we are setting up. If I can, I'll pop a little photo on or a little video for you. But so that's what we call the scrunchie box. It's not very heavy considering how many scrunchies are in there. Okay, let's move you up to show you the other stuff. Okay, so this is my bag of goodies I mentioned. In here, I'm not going to lift it because it's heavy. Let's take the lid off though, shall we? Oh, if I can. Right, so over there are the colouring books. So I'm taking a small selection of Halloween A4, A5. Got some memo pads in there and over there, and the mice colouring books. So yeah, that's the heaviest box. So when we pack the car, I say we, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Russell with my assistance, of course. Okay, so let's pop them back there. I've also got, while you're here, I'll show you a checklist of all the things as I pack them. I'm going to tick them off, and there's always something I know I'll forget. So I've got a little list of other things to do, which I think it's just stamping the A5 envelopes I've got left. So there you go, handy little book there. Now let's pop around and look at the other side of the studio space, shall we? Ta-da! So this is it. Now let me sit on a little stool because I'm not great at standing and sitting and standing and sitting, which is interesting considering that's probably what I'm going to be doing on Saturday. Okay, this is the other little box. Let me move a bit closer for you. I just really like how this looks. It's quite aesthetically pleasing. So that's the top row. I'm literally just put all my mini scrunchies in. And when I get there, this is actually going to be used. If I show you underneath, ta-da! So they're all my little die cut stickers, and I have some larger ones that are in a separate container, but these will come out and go on the scrunchie display, and the other stickers will go in. So you'll see more when I get there, if I record it. But yes, that looks so aesthetically pleasing, I must say. I'm not going to open up every container. Let's shuffle back. So these are all my enamel pins ready to go. I've got postcard prints, bookmarks in there, greeting cards, some more enamel pins. So what I've done with the pins, you'll see when I set up, but I actually have some panels, and then behind the counter where we are, oh yes, I snuck the pin banners on the top. Ta-da! I do love these boxes. All the postcard prints. There's a greeting cards. I popped some Christmas ones in just in case, but there's a big selection of greeting cards, all different types. I don't want to play around with this too much because it's all good to go. These are my new designs. Let me turn it sideways for you. I say not to unpack it, and what am I doing? Unpacking. So I finished drawing this and I decided to turn them into some little greeting cards. I've also got a couple of prints of them too, so let's just put them all back in nicely, shall we? Okay. I've also decided to put some brown like packaging paper around the edge. So that's those. Oh, by the way, there's two different designs on this one. Yeah, but I think, oh, and these were printed by the lovely team at Catnip for me, which, oh, that's sad because we won't be able to do that again. But I have news about that coming probably in another couple of vlogs, so watch this space. It's very exciting, I promise you. So there you go. So they're all there. The little suitcase here has got display stuff. My brand new, I've got like a new banner, but I'm not going to take them out because I'm all packaged up. Does that make sense? But I will show you when we get to the venue. The idea is I hope to sell, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I sell anything in here, that means less boxes to come back with me. Does that make sense? So if I can fit everything in the car, we're good to go. But I have got the large gaming mouse mat. Now that's Russell's job. I told him he is on the duty of selling, or trying to sell and promote the large gaming mouse mats. He said if he sells them all, I think we've got 10 or 11. Yeah, we have. He said he's going home, so wishing me luck getting home on my own. But then we've got some ring binder notebooks. They're lovely. The ring binders actually come apart, so you can put different paper in, which is really handy. And then the hardcover journals. So what I've done is I've just boxed them up. Apologies if you see my address. I'll try and cover it. But anyway. Okay, so moving along. I've got the grid packs. Just shuffle my little stool. There you go. I have a grid pack, so they're also labelled up. So one is ready for sticker display, the other one's ready for the enamel pin and scrunchie display, and this little, well, this bigger beast here has got all of the what do you call them, the setup frames. So I have some shelving units and things in there, plus extra packaging items. I've got some more memo pads in there. Just pretty much everything else. Great big pencil case with lots of little bits in it. I have my paper car reader, and then an extra storage backup, what do you call it, USB charger. Got a little box that I'll probably keep my money in. We'll see how we go. And then this one isn't coming with me, but I am taking 3 of these. But look, these are ready to go. The people who had backed my Kickstarter, they took a long time to make, but they look amazing. And shout out to my amazing friend, you're a superstar. But they're double-sided printed. They've got the safety on the back, but they turned out so cute. So going forward, I'm definitely going to be making more of these, but as I said, I've only got 3 to take to Stationery Fest with me, and these are all actually, I've already packaged a whole heap up and sent them out to people who ordered them. So breathe. That's the plan, Stan. So we've got to get all of those, and then if I come over to here, and all of this, not the cricket's staying home, thank goodness. Yeah, into the car. So the next time you see this footage, I think what I'm going to do is to pack the car, if we manage to pack the car. Let me turn you around. No. I'm really excited. Can you tell? I'm tired though. And all I've done is shown you what I'm taking. So it's going to be good. It's going to be great. And massive shout out to the organisers who are putting this together. So Bex, if you're listening, in terms of the Stationery Fest side of it, I cannot thank you enough. Everything you've done, I really appreciate it. And also, if I do manage to have a sale, I'm going to have to stop myself from running in front of the table and hugging the person, because I know that's not very professional. But inside, let me tell you, that's how I'll be feeling. But yeah, I mean, this has been weeks and weeks of preparation. I have some lovely signs and yeah, time to breathe, take things slowly. I've got this and I just can't wait to bring Lillbits into the public eye. Okay then, bye. Morning, lovely. So we're all packed up and ready to go, and here's our driver. Give us a wave. So I'm all set up at Stationery Fest. Here you go. This is what it looks like. And the banner and the signs. It's taken me like 4 hours definitely to set up. And it all looks lovely and so happy with how they look. But yeah, I mean, I'll share more with you about the day itself, but thought I'd better capture this before I forget. Bye. Hi there, lovely. It's the morning of. I just wanted to give you a little view. It is amazing. Let me show you behind. Okay, and we're going to come and look at the front. This is our back setup. This is the front store. And there's a lovelies.com sign. It's just opened up now. Let's see the clock, 9:01. There's so many amazing stores. I just can't wait for the day to start. Bye.
Never thought it would be so hard. I grew up without a scar, just living my life with no big worries. And I've always known what I want, just didn't know what came along. Finding myself a much less happy. Back in the days I used to dream about one day a life so amazing, not everyone judging me. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna stay wide open. Can't stand to hear more today. I'm gonna lock my door and stay inside or wait until I'm safe again. I have nothing more to put on. I'm defeated and withdrawn, just trying to understand where it went wrong. Always believe that nothing good in life is free, but it's overwhelming how people can Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open. 'Cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Oh, oh, oh. I wanna stay wide open.
Hi there, lovelies. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry if it's a bit bitty, but it's officially 2 weeks to the day since I stood up for Stationery Fest. It has taken me that long to get over it. And apologies for the hair, I've just thrown it up today because I wanted to sit down and have a little chat. Shout out if you've managed to watch this far. If I could go back and actually, I wanted to get a lot more footage of all the different store holders, so I must apologise in advance. We realised quite quickly poor Russell's phone stopped working, and he was going to go around and get all the footage from all the different stores for me because I needed my phone to take transactions. But yeah, so I did meet so many amazing people. I also did a walk around on the Friday, but I didn't film that because I didn't actually like have their permission and stuff. So next year I promise I will be so much better at just going to different people and saying hello and filming what they were selling. If you get a chance, pop over to Instagram, just type in Stationery Fest, and amazing people, customers, there's so much on there to see. So many people have shared. Okay, so I almost didn't do this part on the end because I've just been editing everything so far, and I put a song on which means quite a lot to me actually, and I was absolutely bawling. I don't know why. But yeah, so I got a cup of tea. I think it's an overwhelming sense of, I feel like I don't often have it lately, to be fair, but just proud of myself. Yeah, I promise not to tear up. I'm gonna try really hard. But I honestly was so worried that because we had to travel, so we had accommodation expenses and we had table expenses, but what I'd done is I'd actually saved up and decided, right, that's going, we're going no matter what. As soon as I was accepted, I was like, oh my goodness, thank you. So that was in a little pot in a fund, but in my mind I was really worried that all these people might come up to me, and I was told there would be a lot of traffic there, which is lovely. I mean, going to an event where the people there are there for stationery, I think is just overwhelming in itself. But yeah, I was so worried that I would either not even get a sale or just get maybe one or two. But then I'd managed to switch my brain to think, no, that's not the reason, Karen, you're going to Stationery Fest. You've been accepted, which in itself is amazing. This time last year, definitely 18 months ago, I couldn't even leave the house. So to be able to create products, gave myself quite a few pep talks, but to say, do you know what, Russell's coming, he was my support person so much, so thank you, Russell, I love you. But to be able to go, and I had in my mind, you know what, Karen, if it doesn't work, if you have an episode, if you black out, which often happens with me in pots, do you know what, just put a sign up. Or Russell just say, excuse her, she's on the floor, don't worry about her. But you know, you have to try these things, don't you? And if you live in fear, I mean, what's the point? So yeah, enough about that. And I know I'm going to be rambling in this, so I'm going to try really hard to focus, okay? But I had not only one sale, I had the best event I have ever done. Now, bearing in mind, I've only done 2 small markets leading up to this because I needed to know realistically, could my body cope with standing upright? And it did, yay! Also, we headed up on the Thursday so that we were there a day early before setup. We had all day to set up. I didn't do Friday at all for that reason. I just did the Saturday because I knew that would be enough. But not only did I have the best event ever. I'm not going to talk exact figures, but I mean, I made back the table fee, I made back accommodation, I made back petrol, and then I made a lot more on top of that, considering I was thinking, one sticker sheet, £2.50, let's come home. I mean, I've been able to put money back into, I'm running out of a lot of my enamel pins. I've just renewed my Australian passport. I was able to pay my hubby a wage. I can't believe it. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk figures, but it blew my mind beyond my expectations. I can tell you I had 124 different customers come to my store. That's a lot more than one. So a shout out, massive shout out. Loads of people also took my business card. So thank you so much. But I mean, the organisers behind this event, they work so hard. And I know it's really easy for people to say, oh, but this wasn't right and this wasn't right. At the end of the day, I just made the most of what I could make of it. And I absolutely loved where I was. I loved the building, I loved my position. I've never been to Stationery Fest before, so I have nothing to compare to. But I fully appreciate how much love and support and work went into behind the scenes planning. I'm not talking days, I'm talking months, probably even a year. So thank you, Bex and the lovely team. I cannot thank you enough. All the amazing people who were there. I honestly know and feel how hard you work to get your products out there. And you just blew me away. I had so many lovely ideas for the future. I mean, my mind was buzzing. And as I said, I really regret not getting the right footage for you. I'm so sorry, but I was completely overwhelmed. But poor hubby, bless him. We decided he would be fine. He wasn't interested in prices at all. I had like a massive color-coded price list for him. I had it all grouped, so you know, if the scrunchies were there, the prices were there, the sticker sheets, the die cuts. He was amazing at helping me set up. I caught him actually at one point. He was calling all the characters by name, so he's like, come on Dickens, you can hop on here, when he was putting together my little keychain rotation spinny thing, and it just made me smile inside. So shout out to Russell. But we decided he would be fine. I had like Felix the Fox stamp. I'll pop a little picture here if I can. If not, I've definitely put it in the montage anyway. But I said, right, you'll be fine with that. People might come up and they might want a stamp. So as part of the overall stamp rally, they didn't have to purchase anything, which actually, to be fair, I love that people could just come with their journal and he had a stamp. And he was a high promoter of Felix, bless his cotton socks. But he was in charge of that. And then we started to get busy, which we hadn't even thought about that scenario, to be fair. And it got to the point that I was like, goodness me, you're gonna have to be like on bagging or something. He was not interested whatsoever in doing the money, the prices. He said, no, I'm just here. I think he thought he was going to read a book. That didn't happen. But yeah, and then he got chatting to customers, but because he always hears me going on about my characters, when I create new characters, I always give them names. And I could hear him talking about my characters. I also had a lovely backdrop, which I'm really pleased I did with the characters on it. I had 3 made. But yeah, he then had to graduate to bag person, so he was so careful. If they brought die cuts, he'd put them in like a little white bag that went into the brown envelopes that were stamped. At one point he handed it over and all of the postcard prints just fell, which was fine. So then he learned quite quickly, don't lean over so much. It's probably because I had so much stock, to be fair. But yeah, it got to the point that I thought, I'm going to need a bathroom break. And so we waited, and there were lulls, there definitely were lulls, which was actually quite nice in a way. We waited till it quietened down, so I said, right, I'm popping off now. And he kind of looked at me as if to go, what? What do you mean you're going off now? You're leaving me? I said, you'll be absolutely fine. Just start chatting to the customers if they come. Anyway, there was a queue in the toilet area, and then when I got back, bless him, I was walking down the stairs to the auditorium, and he had crowds in front of him. Like, there was, I think, at least 5 or 6 customers were queued up. And then when I got closer, I probably realised why. But I caught him saying, well, I don't know the price. I think we'll just have to guess it. Like, I don't know, can you look at the label for me? How much does it say it is? I was laughing so much inside, and he was panicking, but in a nice, friendly Russell way. But he'd managed to do 3 or 4 sales actually, and he'd worked out the prices together with the customers. So if you came up and Russell served you, thank you. You made his day. But I think that for me, other than having the chance to meet so many amazing customers, potential customers, not everybody buys things, which is brilliant, because I like having a chat just as much about what I'm doing and asking them about their day. Quite a few people, by the time they got to the auditorium, were quite overwhelmed. They were like, oh my gosh, we never realised there would be so much to see. But it was a lovely experience. And yeah, so without saying the exact figures, you could probably work out that I had a really successful day. And I really hope that I manage to get in again next year. I don't mind where the venue is, I'm being honest. Yes, we had to travel. The travelling wasn't so bad in the end actually. It only took, I think it was close to 5 hours on the way up and about 4.5 hours on the way back. That's because we left really early in the morning, and then we kind of judged the Sunday traffic, and it worked out okay. We knew it might take up to 7 hours, so bonus there. But going forward, I mean, wow. I've now signed up for a couple of local events. I feel like I've got the market bug. And if you wanted to, by the way, pick up anything, my shop is going to be closed for a little bit. It's open today, it's still open today. So Lillbits.shop, you can head over, pick up some goodies. I have actually, I can't believe it, but I have sold out of some items. And I didn't even think about having a sign that said sold out. So what I ended up doing is just covering up the gaps, because at the end of the day, the customers didn't know what stock I was bringing. So if I sold out of 3 different pin designs, so all I did is I just moved the pins around and put something else there. I sold out of quite a few die cut stickers. Going forward in the next few vlogs, I'll trickle in some of that information of some of my best sellers for you. But I know this vlog's been quite long. And yeah, thank you. Describing how much this meant to me, just being accepted, to be honest, with a big step. But now I believe in myself again. I think I can do it. I know I can do it. And these times are tricky, and I just want to say to all my lovely small business friends, keep going. You've got this. Your life might lead you on a different path, a different journey. Mine definitely has. And I can see it's probably for the best actually. So yeah, I don't want to get emotional, because I probably will. I had quite a big blubber on the way home. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, when somebody comes up to you and they say, did you draw these? And I was like, yes. Like, oh, wow. And I'm thinking, are they talking to me? Like, it's just, I can't describe it. Yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much, but thanks everybody. I really appreciate the love. I must add that in 4 hours time, if I can get this edited in time, I'm actually running my first Kickstarter of the year. I've run a couple of Kickstarters in the past. I haven't done any at all this year. But yeah, I'm trying really hard to get a little, my first ever pin with moving wings. So I've got a little fairy, I'll pop her up here if I can, called Laurie. It's going to run for 3 weeks. I'm not setting high expectations. I would love to get her made. She's got a little friend called Shroomy. And there's also going to be a bundle, so my first ever tote bags, a journal that matches it, and some other little goodies. So if you get a moment, or if you get a chance, you want to head over to Kickstarter. It's a fund, kind of like I've set a target goal, and it will either fund everything once it's unlocked, if it's unlocked, or if it's not unlocked, backers won't be charged. So the only way to do that one, because it's a really expensive pin to make, I have 3 molds to get put together. So if you wanted to go and check that out, I will put a little link in the description down below. But yeah, I haven't got high expectations, but inside I would love to have her made. I started sketching her initially about 2 years ago now. And she's always been a character that I've never really released anywhere until Stationery Fest, when I actually put her on I've got like some spiral notebooks, and they're really cute because the spirals come apart, which means you can actually take the cover off and put different paper inside as well. And I nearly sold out of her, so that was a really good sign, I think. But little Laurie, my fingers are crossed for you. I don't have the funds to fund a whole, you know, complicated detailed pin like that. But yeah, so shout out, sorry to put that on at the end, but the Kickstarter is launching at 4 PM on, today's Friday the 8th. Oh, look at that, didn't even realise, the 8th to the 8th, there you go. So yeah, go pop it over and have a look. If you don't think either you're not a pin person, or you're not able to support, a shout out or a share would be really appreciated. But yeah, we'll see how we get on, but for now I'm gonna sign off. I'm going to pop this on to the end of all the footage I've got. I think this is going to be like about a 30 to 40 minute vlog, so I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, anybody who wants to message me, please do. I'll help wherever I can. But thank you everybody, and look after yourself. Remember to make every day count, and I'll see you next time. Bye.